How do you feel about being officially back in Louisiana? The universe is aligned. Trina is feeling phenomenal. We have exhibited all love to her since our last trip, and I'm feeling fantastic about it. What about you?
She better act right.
It's a new year and we're chasing new adventures. We're Mika and Reggie, camping newbies intrigued by the RV lifestyle. So we made the decision on the weekends to move from the couch to camping. And as Southerners, we always tow our hospitality and charm as we chase the sun, sand, and sea in our RV. Stopping for a fill up in Mississippi, so travel day continues on a couple hours away. Once again, one of the best things about RV is filling up and being able to take a break at the same time. I'm back on the road again. It's official, we're back in Louisiana. The universe is aligned. Trina is feeling phenomenal. We have exhibited all love to her since our last trip, and I'm feeling fantastic about it. What about you?
She better act right.
We gave her a bath, we shined her up, she's sitting pretty back there. We are A-OK. Thank you for welcoming us back, Louisiana. We hold no grudges. Things happen in life. You must move on. All is forgiven, not forgotten, but all is forgiven.
Round two, let's go.
This is still open, so we can just pull up. This is parking on the city lines. So while this is a large park, one nice thing is that everyone, when you check in, receive an escort to your site. So this is a lot of activity, a lot of people, but the escort definitely helps out. Well, the sun's setting. It definitely has some charming qualities. So this is paddle boards that you can rent. They also have some kayaks. Here's a pier. And then this is the rental where you can rent kayaks and paddle boards for the lake. So it's charming. I can definitely see its charming qualities. I think there's a lot more of locals who come here because of the pool. Definitely kid friendly. There's a lot of kids running around on bikes.
Yeah. So Watch your speed coming through.
Absolutely. Watch your speed. People are playing bocce ball. So definitely, if you like action, it definitely has a vibe. Now, if it's somewhere that you want to come and spend a week, again, it depends on what you're doing. I would say definitely if you had kids or if you're camping with folks, but if you're looking for relaxation, this is not the place to come. But if you're looking for somewhere to come with friends, family, there's a lot of buddy sites, either double or triple sites that are connected. So it's charming. And for our purposes, we're here for family is close in the area. We will likely return because there's some graduations coming up in the next year. And so for our purposes, we'll return.
Yeah, it's a good stopover site.
Absolutely. So for this trip, we're spending one night. The next trip, we'll probably spend multiple nights. We'll probably invite some folks over. And for that, perfect ambiance. If you're looking for a relaxing weekend, this is not it.
For us.
For us.
For us. Yeah.
But for concrete campers, full hookups, you have pretty level sites. It ticks some boxes. Again, it just all depends on what you're looking for.
True that.
So here is the lazy river. It does appear like they have an outside bar, but it's closed. And then these are some of the cabanas that you can rent. And then this, although closed, that's an adult area only. So very nice. Well, look inside of the cabana.
You got your own private fan. You actually have a personalized TV to hang out, watch the game, or whatever it may be. Looks like you can probably order some food.
Cocktails. That's the menu for pool service. So they offer you some basket of fries, food, bar food. Well, good morning, friends. I thought I'd take you around the resort just to give you another look at it in the daylight. Reg is still getting himself together because today is a travel day. This is a quick overnight trip, but just wanted to share a little bit more about this park with you, just in case you find yourself in this part of Louisiana. As we said, they have a number of buddy site locations. This is one that is more of like a triple. It cites 174 and 173, where you can get 3 RVs in a circle and to create a nice little courtyard situation. That's very nice. If you have friends. In terms of spacing, it really depends on where you are located at. So the ones that are backing up to the fence line in the lake area, there's no one behind you. The spacing is pretty nice. As you can see, there are a lot of really big rigs in here. So you have nice spacing there. And then as you start getting into the inner rows, it just depends really on where you're parked at. You have some friends visiting this morning, greeting you. And then of course, for all you SEC fans, you are in LSU country. No doubt about it. Everywhere you look, the Tigers are representing. And this is one of the entrances to the lazy river. Provides you, of course, the floats. And the water's about 3.5 feet deep, but very cute and quaint way to spend some time. And again, this is all part of the RV resort. You know, they do a good job. There's certainly some areas that might need a little bit of a touch up in terms of the concrete. But they keep, for the most part, it's well manicured and maintained. And then they offer up some more cabanas on the other side that you can reserve. They do a really good job around the pool areas to provide you some reprieve from the sun. And so this is an example of the canopies that they have with the loungers. And you'll notice them throughout various areas around the pool. This is another adults only pool area. And then there's a swim up bar. And you overlook the lake. So another view of the adults only pool and the cabanas that surround it. And then this is an adults only hot tub. And look at the size of that. You have no problem with you and 20 plus of your friends can very easily fit in here. I'm terrible at math, but you get the point. That is definitely large. You have a few folks already up this morning reserving their space. Six inches on this side deep, but hey, for adults, it doesn't matter. And then this is the kids section pool. And they also have an opportunity for you to purchase food throughout the day. Definitely need a little morning housekeeping, to say the least. And this is the other section of the park. And they do a great job of showcasing this lake and providing you access to it. So there's a pier. This is exercise center, and another clubhouse area. And you definitely can get your steps in for the day with a view. There's no denying that the RVs are jam-packed in here. But when you have the opportunity to step away into different sections of the park and overlook this lake, it's definitely peaceful. And I definitely see the appeal of a resort like this that has all of the amenities. It's action is if what you're looking for. This is actually jam-packed with action. And there's just no shortage of things to do. If you have a family, especially, and if you have kids, even for the adults, I think you definitely can enjoy a few days here quite easily. So if you want to be closer to all of the amenities and the pool, look at sections 19 through 29 or anything surrounding those site numbers, and you definitely will be in the mix. In 166, if you're on the map, that's another grouping of the triple sites where you can pull in and create a courtyard. And it can accommodate big rigs. So on this one in particular, you have toy hauler, A-class, and a fifth wheel all together. And 165 is one of its sister sites. In row 49 and 150, that's going to be the sections where you can back up to the smaller lake by the pool. Anything around that ring is a good option for you. So this is our setup, easy breezy. We were able to fit both the truck and Trina with no problems. We didn't have a neighbor beside us, so that allowed us to have a little bit of extra space last night as we set out. And so that's it. Atmore, Alabama, Wind Creek RV Resort.